At it again. We've got to talk about Kamala and a major problem she and Tim Walz have on their hands. And you know it's a major problem because of some of the moves that are being made. Like her requesting and accepting, she already accepted it allegedly, a new debate on I believe it's CNN next month. I want to say it's the 26th of next month, so in almost exactly a month, right before the election, or maybe it's the 24th. It's somewhere towards the end of October, okay? And Trump, and rightfully so, this was his response. Check it out.
Kamala and her group have seen what's happening to their campaign, and it's not going well for them. And they would like, just announced a little while ago as I was coming off the plane, they would like to do another debate. Although, good entertainment value. A lot of people say, oh, do it, it's great entertainment. I've already done two. One with Crooked Joe Biden at CNN, and the other one with Kamala on ABC. CNN was very fair, I thought. Joe was driven out of the race. It was a coup, by the way, but he was driven out of the race. And they've been widely criticized by the radical left lunatics for all of the fairness. They were very fair. In other words, they won't be fair again because they took a lot of abuse from the radical left. ABC was 3-on-1, but I was given credit for having done a very, very good job. I appreciate that. We did a great job. It was 3-on-1. The problem with another debate is that it's just too late. Voting has already started. She's had her chance to do it with Fox. You know, Fox invited us on, and I waited, and they turned it down. But now she wants to do a debate right before the election with CNN because she's losing badly. You know, it's like a fighter. She sees the pulse. She sees what's happening. She's losing badly, but it's like a fighter who goes into the ring and gets knocked out. The first thing he says is, I want a rematch. I want a rematch.
That's facts. And before that last debate happened, I can't remember, but there were several people who were saying, typically, whoever loses is going to request another debate. And lo and behold, right after the debate happened, Kamala and her team were requesting another debate, and now she's allegedly accepted one with CNN. And I think Trump is right in saying, no. I believe I have you beat. Why should I give you another shot? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. You're out here claiming that you have this big lead and they're pushing out all these polls, but you want to debate me again? Why? You've already, according to you, you've already won. So why do you want to debate? So for me, that is a clear sign that there is a 5-alarm panic. But as always, Democrats are great at hiding things, keeping things under wraps, right? I'm not surprised by that. I'm not completely shocked. But one big problem that they are having is a problem with male voters. And CNN actually had a segment on that. So let's check it out.
And we're back with our 2024 lead. There are only 46 days until Election Day, and the Harris-Walz campaign is struggling to appeal to a group of voters that could determine the outcome of the election, and that is men. That's not a group that seems to be a problem for former President Donald Trump. He plays golf with Bryson DeChambeau. He shows up on Theo Von's podcast. He meets up with boxer Jake Paul. If you don't know any of those people, talk to your 25-year-old gamer son. He knows them. I want to bring in CNN's Audie Cornish, host of the Assignment podcast, and Peter Hamby, host of Snapchat's Good Luck America. And Peter, you argue that Trump has more of an appeal among young men, whereas the Democrats haven't had a cool guy candidate in a while. You say some of it's because of Trump's more macho brand, but other parts of it is because of the economy?
I think so. Jake, thanks for having me, by the way. First of all, it's true in the polls, and some of this has been noise over this last year, and we haven't been able to really clarify whether this is happening. I think it's absolutely the case, and probably unrecoverable for Democrats, that men under 30 are drifting toward Donald Trump. In the ABC Washington Post poll from last weekend, sorry, just ABC, forgive me, Kamala Harris is winning young women by like 38 points. She was only winning young men by 3 points, and that shows up in other polls. If you go back to Biden 2020, Hillary Clinton, Obama's 2 elections, they were winning young men by 20 points, double digits. So that lead has gone away. I do think there is a cultural appeal. It's pretty apparent if you talk to young men, white, Hispanic, and black, that Trump just connects on some level. It could be changing notions of masculinity. It could be the fact that they're growing up in a media environment where they listen to Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan, and it's a non-traditional environment. But the number one issue for men in any poll, like most people, is the economy. Kamala Harris's campaign is talking about the economy, yes, but a lot of it is geared toward abortion and abortion rights, which is the number one issue for young women. And look, the labor force is changing. It's more female. College campuses are changing. Male enrollment is falling while female enrollment is going up. And so it's a mix of factors. But I absolutely, Jake, think that the spread could be crucial. Democrats need to win 60% of the youth vote to win the election. That's what happened. Biden didn't happen with Hillary Clinton. She only hit like 58, 55, I think. So right now, Kamala Harris, among voters under 30, she's polling at around 55%. Maybe she can make up for it elsewhere. But it is a very interesting margin.
Not going to make the cut. Not going to make the cut. And, it shows when she wants to do a debate right before another debate right before the election, when she claimed that she won the first one and claims that, she's currently in the lead. Like that just isn't something that somebody in the lead would be doing. And, I just think they're trying to, and fellas, you can let me know in the comment section, but I think they're trying too hard to try to change what it is to be a man. And us men, we don't want to be preached to when it comes to that. Even Dana Bash kind of acknowledged that fact. Check it out.
But they are doing so in trying to put forward male figures, Tim Walz being one of them, Doug Emhoff last night, who can speak to men out there who might not be the sort of testosterone-laden, gun-toting kind of guy who wants to listen to Hulk Hogan and the kind of players that came out at the RNC, or might want to listen to that, but also, in addition, understand that it's okay in 2024 to be a man comfortable in his own skin who supports a woman. And that's something that they really are trying to work on with male voters beyond the base.
Yeah, she literally just admitted the only men that support Kamala and Tim Walz are men with low testosterone. That is just hilarious. My goodness, man. Sheesh Louise. But, it also speaks to a level of desperation when they're dropping ads like the one I'm about to show you. And I'm sorry, this is super cringe. But I have to show y'all this. I had to watch it. I'm fine. All right. But it is really cringe, okay? You're gonna wince while watching this. But this is the level of desperation. Check it out.
Hey, white dudes. So I think we're all pretty sick of hearing how much we suck. Every time you go online, it's the same story. We're the problem. And yeah, some white dudes are. Trump and all his MAGA buddies are out there making it worse, shouting nonsense in their stupid red hats and acting like they speak for us when they don't. All they've ever done is screw us over. But if you're not on the MAGA train, where do you go? Isn't it just swapping out one crappy option for another? Then it hit me. This isn't about picking teams. It's about who's got a plan that's gonna make life better for me and my family. So I've been doing my own research and decided to check out Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And before you jump down my throat, they're actually talking to guys like us. No lectures, no BS. Just real solutions that protect our freedoms and help us take care of the people who matter. And honestly, I think Harris and Walz are the ones to make that happen. End of the day, you're your own man. It's your call. But if anyone gives you crap about it, tell them it's none of their damn business.
Yeah, if that wasn't the worst ad I've ever seen in my life, then I don't know what is. And we've watched a lot of ads right here on this channel. A whole lot of them. As a matter of fact, I'm making an ad video today, okay, of some new Trump ads. So, yeah, we've seen a lot of them, but that was by far the worst one I've ever seen. First off, you say, guys are tired of being blamed, but then you say, well, yeah, some of us are terrible people. Like, what? Huh? The same stuff that Democrats, it's men's fault. It's toxic masculinity. What? What toxic? Like, show me the videos of all of these, gun-toting, testosterone-laden Republican men just out here just ravaging communities. Show me the videotape. Show me. Because a real man knows the sign of a true man isn't just, being able to, pulverize somebody, but it's being able to control yourself in certain situations and circumstances. The men with low testosterone are the ones that fly off the handle every second, right? The people who, I actually should have made a video on this. I believe his name is Francisco, but there was a content creator who was making a video and he had a Trump flag, and this guy who seemed like he was probably low T, like, just started charging at him. Like, that's not a sign of being a man, right? Like, not at all. That's the complete opposite. That's a lack of testosterone right there that's causing that. But yeah, toxic. Where's all this toxic masculinity? If anyone has a videotapes of it, send it my way. But I have yet to see it, because real men don't terrorize communities. Now, if we have to, we will, right? Don't get it twisted. What's the line? I'm not even gonna say it on YouTube. But if you push us to that point, oh yeah, absolutely, we'll turn it up real quick, fast, and in a hurry. But no, we're not out here hurting nobody. Isn't even on our minds. Minding our business, right? But I don't see how they turn this around. I really don't. I just don't see it turning around for them at all, no matter what they do. And hopefully when this Rasmussen poll comes out, which is supposed to come out, I believe Rasmussen is dropping on Tuesday, the battleground polls. We've seen the national polls, and I've shown you guys that. But they're releasing some battleground polls this coming Tuesday, and then Atlas poll, which Atlas, Rasmussen, and Trafalgar were the three most accurate polls from 2020. So those polls are really going to say a whole lot, and they're both releasing their battleground polls this coming week. Atlas just said during the week, and well, I believe his statement was next week, which he said that last week. So sometime this week, Atlas will release their battleground polls. Rasmussen, I believe they said Tuesday, the battleground polls will come out. So we'll see how those all play out. And hey, maybe we'll need to make some adjustments if they aren't in our favor. But we'll see. But I just don't. I don't see how Kamala could win at this point. I'm just not seeing it. Even with all of these great fluffy polls that are coming out, she's still polling behind where Biden was and behind where Hillary Clinton was. So, like, how could she possibly win? You know what I mean? And like I said before, I think that's all just a ploy to demoralize us, to make us feel and seem as if we can't win. Trump, there's some new polls that recently came out that said Trump is basically tied in Virginia. If Trump wins Virginia, it's over with. Right? Now, it's not quite New York. I mean, definitely, if Trump wins New York, oh yeah, it's cooked. If it comes out, I don't know, come 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, it says Trump won New York, you can bet your bottom dollar everything else is going red. And it'll almost be a similar effect to a lesser degree if that happens in Virginia. If Trump wins Virginia, it's probably a 95% chance he wins the whole thing, the whole shebang. So yeah, that's my personal thoughts on it. You guys can let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section. They've got some major problems on their hands, and I don't see how they fix it. Not this close to the election, and not without another debate, which Trump rightfully said no. Peace and love. I'm out.